I'm done with school. I served 2016. I'm from a family of 16. I'm the second to the last born of the family. I run 3 shops. I manage one for my friend, and I own 2. One is a barbing salon and one is the cooking business. Then the one I manage for my friend is the DSTV show. That's what I do for now. I'm single. I'm not married yet. My parents are not here. They are in the States. My stepmom is the one I'm staying with in Lokoja. I shuffle. I have my own house, but sometimes because she's alone, so I go there to stay with her. I keep her company. That's what I do for now.
If you have the opportunity to do whatever you would love to do after the show, what will you want to do?
I have the opportunity to do what I want to do. I will go for 2 things. The first thing is I would love to open a lounge with a small club extension. If it were be in Nigeria, I'll open a lounge and a small club extension where people can come and club, and the lounge people can come and sit, eat, good food, drink. But if it was to be the US, I'll open like a restaurant and have African food only, to sell our African food outside.
But King, I want you to know that there is no limit to what you can achieve. I hope you know that.
Yes, for sure.
Now tell me, what are your plans?
Okay, my plan after this is I'm still saving up. I want to do my masters. Then I'll have someone run my shop because my sister too is in Lokoja, so she'll have to run the shop for the 1 year I'll be away. So that's my plan for now. When I go for my masters, if I could come back to Nigeria, fine, then I'll do my club extension. But if I cannot, then I'll try and open my restaurant in anywhere I base outside Nigeria.
King,
Yes, for sure.
you came to my house. You've seen different people. Which of the chefs do you feel is the most matured in the house? When I said mature, I mean in terms of responsibilities and more, not age.
Okay, super chef. The most mature chef I see in the house is Big Mama, because anything you take to her, she'll give you advice and tell you how to go about it. And many times that I've gone to her, the advice has been okay, it has been good, and she respects everybody. Irrespective of age, she respects everybody.
Of all the chefs that came, which of them is your best?
For the chef that came, the person I draw closer to is Chef Mibi. Even the first day we met, I would say he's like my look-alike, so I draw closer to him, so he's my best chef.
Do you trust Chef Mibi?
Yes, with the little time that we have, I would say I trust him.
King,
Yes, super chef.
can you explain in details the complete scenario between you and Chef Ogi?
Okay, super chef. Okay, first of all, when we met, we were just playing about it. She said to me that it was cruise, that we should just play with it so that we can have fun in the house and everybody will laugh about it. But as time goes on, she spoke to me and said she wanted to be a true relationship, but as my own personality, I can't just flip when you tell me things. I have to take it, digest it, and try and work with it. Of course, I like her. Yes, I like her. I can't deny the fact. But switching immediately is a problem for me. I have to be sure that, okay, when I'm going in with the right person, and it's no more cruise. So the night she told me that, I told her that, okay, that's nice, I like it too, but we have to take it slow so that we will not lose the game and our head will be straight. And one thing I don't like is I don't want people being clingy to me so that she will lose focus also. That's why at a point of time I had to give her some space so that she could play her own thing. If you notice, it's not that I stopped communicating with her, but I stopped all the husband-wife stuff so that she could concentrate, because it was becoming too much. And at that same point, I had to explain to her closest friend, which is Big Mama. I told her that maybe she can talk to her about what is going on, that she should slow down, that even though we have something to do, we will not have it in this house, because we started as a cruise and everybody is into the matter already. So I don't want my relationship to be based on public affairs. I don't want people to chip in their advice into my relationship if I will have one with her. So I explained to Big Mama, and I guess we're cool because she still called me and I call her, and I'm hoping that okay, something can work out when we go out, by God's grace.
Hello, King.
Hi, Super Chef.
Do you know that the Super Chef has an ear to every conversation in the house?
Yes, Super Chef.
How do you think our friends felt when you told them something they didn't like about Chef Ogie when she left?
Sorry, Super Chef, I didn't get that. Can you come again?
Maybe I should bring to your notice, when Chef Ogie left the house, you had an interaction with her friends. Do you believe that that discussion went down well in the ears of our friends?
Super Chef, I won't say I have the right to make people feel the way they feel. I just have the right to my own feeling. If I speak to you about something and you don't feel right with it, it's left for you to tell me, not go tell someone else or something else. Because the same way that person has spilled, the same way they will spill to me. But I'm a kind of person that don't work with gossip. If you tell me, I'll just like, okay, that's nice, good. I won't reflect on it or I won't act on it. But I actually had some situation with her that I had to call her and explain to her that she should stop letting people into what we have, because that's the situation I really want to avoid, and it keeps on coming. So that get me to have a rethink about all the situation, because I don't want people to put me in the midst of a triangle. That's what I really don't want, because I want to be a free person. If you notice, I play with everybody the way I want. That's the kind of person I am. Even if I'm in a relationship, I don't want it to limit my kind of life, because that's the kind of person. Even though I don't have anything to do with someone, I love to be just who I am. I don't like hiding my spot.
Hey,
Yes, Super Chef.
you were promised a gift by Super Chef,
Yes, Super Chef.
and up till now, the gift has not gotten to you.
Yes, Super Chef.
But let me ask you, if you had an opportunity to let go the gift to bring back Chef Ogie, would you have done that?
No, Super Chef.
Did you feel any regret when she left?
Yes, I feel some regrets when she left, because she told me everything was cool, that she has every vote coming in for her. Because I tried asking her and she said it was fine, that things are working out well. So it kind of like a shocker to me that she left that quickly, because she didn't let me into what was voted for her. Maybe she doesn't want to be stressed, like I said.
Chef King,
Yes, Super Chef.
just like you were nominated by other chefs,
Yes, Super Chef.
you also nominated some chefs.
Yes, Super Chef.
Can you remember the chefs you nominated?
Yes, Super Chef.
Can you tell us their names?
Okay, I nominated Adefunke and Joshua.
Can you tell us the reason why they were nominated by you.
Okay, I feel I won't judge someone. I'm not in that spot to judge anybody. Sorry, but I feel with the kind of energy I've gotten from Joshua, I feel it's kind of deceiving and it's not straightforward. At least it's better not to speak than to deceive someone. Just be on your own and play your game. But with the kind of energy and the kind of actings I get from him, he's the kind of person that will say this here and he'll go to other places and say something else. So I don't like that energy. It's better to be on your own and don't be on people's face. So I think it's not straightforward. That's why I hated him. And for Adefunke has been, she's been nice, she's been cool. I don't have any issues with her, but it's a game we'll say, and I feel she's a much bigger threat for me because I know people will nominate either Big Mama or Honesty. So I just feel okay, I have to put someone that I feel is back from Big Mama and Honesty.
Chef King,
Yes, Super Chef.
I must confess, you are strong.
Thank you, Super Chef.
For you to make a decision and you do not regret your decision, it means you are indeed a real man.
Thank you, Super Chef.
I'm impressed.
Thank you, Super Chef.
I'm not impressed because you let her go. I'm impressed because you made your decision and it's not a regret to you.
Thank you, Super Chef.
But let me ask you, or let's say, let me remind you, gradually we are getting to the last days of the show. Can you tell me the chefs that you could be afraid of?
Okay, Super Chef. Okay, I will confess I'm afraid of Big Mama, Noella, Grace, and Chef Honest.
Can you tell me your personal reasons for being afraid of them?
Okay, they come with bigger boat all the time, but I don't see that as straight too. Because if I want to go for bigger boat, I'll do the same thing because the game is all about calculating. It's better to be safe than to create enemy when you are safe. Because it all boils down to you being a threat to everybody. So I choose to be safe than being safe and being a threat to people. So that's why I lie low, because I could equally do a huge amount and be safe and get to the face of people. So I would say that's why they are a threat to me. But I feel that's not wise. I feel that's not wise to me. Because we are here to play a game. It's better to not let people know you are capable of something and give them that element of surprise. That's what I would say.
It is too early to ask you of your winning strategies.
Yes,
But King, I must say, indeed I had a wonderful time with you.
Thank you, Super Chef.
More times we'll be having these conversations together.
Okay, Super Chef.
But King, for now, I wish you the best.
Thank you, Super Chef. Thank you so much, Super Chef.
If you leave, call me Mary Smile.
Okay, Super Chef. Thank you.
And the best of its kind, and this time it will be the gathering of the most creative, exciting, strategic and stylish chef from every part of the country that will thrill viewers with mind-blowing, salivating meals. The Naija Masterchef Season 2 will be the compilation of skills, lifestyle from amazing personalities, good enough to entertain the world. So prepare your mind, because this time it will be more than the regular. Showing on NTA 2, DSTV 369, GoTV 114, StarTimes 104, and streaming on YouTube and other social media platforms. You can also reach us on Instagram at Naijachef_Hub. Naijachef Hub, skillfully gifted. Skillfully gifted. The Naija Master Chef Season 2. Naijachef Hub, skillfully gifted.
You clean with it. Is it covered? Oh, okay. Yes. Arena. I want to drink water.
Of its kind, and this time it will be the gathering of the
Yes, Pacha.
I would like you to share and tell me about yourself before you came to the show. I need to know more of Mary Smile. Tell me about yourself before the show.
Okay. Um, I'm Mary Ashai from Delta State. Before the show, I was teaching. I was teaching in a missionary school, and I was also doing my catering jobs. I do outdoor catering services. Before the show, I'll say I've been both introvert and extrovert, and then I'm a very playful person, and I also love to create my form myself. I have been skillful, like aside catering, aside teaching. I love creativity so much, and I am into graphic designs. I design most of my flyers, my complimentary card myself, business cards, my letterhead papers. I do them myself, and I also do for some people too. I love stories. I love writing stories too. And I love children a lot. That's why I've been able to fit into the school where I teach because of my passion for children. I'm a twin, and I'm also a single mom. And I don't know any other thing. I'm a very interesting person to be with too.
Mary Smile,
Yes, Rachel.
can you tell us your most disappointing moments in the show?
In the show,
I believe there must have been moments that you were not comfortable with some of the chefs. Tell us about those moments.
yes, I will talk about the time I had issues with Chef Susie. Chef Susie, she actually pissed me off, and it got to my neck. I'm not someone that will really react immediately, but what
Mary smiles.
Yes, Super Chef.
If I ask you to mention 3 of your best chefs, who will they be?
3 of my best chefs. I'll call Chef Grace. I'm going to call Chef Prime, but she's no more here. And I'll call Chef Somi.
Mary smiles.
Yes, Super Chef.
Now tell us about your most interesting moment in the show.
Well, my most interesting moments in the show. The beach. When we had to go to the beach, I had more fun. I was more loose than like the extrovert part of me came out because I love, like I said earlier, I love to create my fun myself. So I got out there. A beach serene is something I love very well, and when I'm there, I can explore. I can do wonders. So I really loved that moment in the beach with the other chefs. I had fun. I had maximum fun.
Mary smiles.
Yes, Super Chef.
In as much as you love the chefs in the house, if this moment was a time where I get to ask you to choose 3 of the chefs to leave my house this moment, who will you be choosing?
This is not easy to.
Mary smiles.
Yes, Super Chef.
I do not intend to put you on the line, so let's not talk about that again.
Okay, Super Chef.
But Mary smile,
Yes, Super Chef.
which of the chefs do you feel are real in my house?
Okay, I'll say Chef Grace is very real. Chef Somi is very real. Chef Funke is very real. And then I'll call Big Mama. She's real.
Now, we both know that if some things are real, it means some are fake. Can you tell me about some chefs that you feel are just acting up in the house?
Okay. Chef Susie. I'll call Chef Lexis. And
Mary smile.
yes, Super Chef.
Tell me about one of the scenarios that made you to call any of those chefs.
Susie, we've had times she had to say things that she had to deny things that she did. For instance, last night's section, the court section, she actually did the kissing stuff, but she had to pretend to cover up everything. And after everything went up last night, she on her own opened up and said it was just Lexis that she told, that she knows it's only Lexis that will tell people that she kissed. So why admit it then when you denied it out there when we were having fun? And it was just fun. So that's how I know she pretends a lot. Aside that, there are other things too that
But Mary smile, let me take you back to last night. If it was you that kissed in the house, and maybe everything that happened to her happened to you,
yes,
and you were asked to talk about it, will you have spoken about the kiss?
Super Chef, I know myself, I would have said it. because I know nobody will kill me.
Mary Smile,
Yes, Super Chef.
at this point, you're making me to feel that you're real and more real in the house. But Mary Smiles, let me ask you a question.
Okay, Super Chef.
When it comes to winning the show, in as much as you would love to win the show with all your efforts, which of the chefs are you afraid of?
For now, you never can tell, but I'm seeing Chef Noella as a threat. From nowhere, she just popped up. So I'm seeing her more like a threat than Big Mama.
Now tell me, can you remember the chefs you nominated for possible eviction?
Yes.
Do you still have both of them in the house?
No, I have just one in the house. The other one is gone.
The one that is gone, how did you feel when that chef was evicted?
To be sincere with you, Super Chef, I felt relieved. I felt a little bit of happiness in me. Seeing someone that you really know you are not comfortable with the person. I didn't cause that. She was actually off against me for no reason. So it gave me a little bit relief seeing that the person that doesn't really like me in the house is really out of my way. So I was happy.
Mary Smile,
Yes, Super Chef.
now I know you came prepared for the game.
Yes, Super Chef.
Interesting. But Mary Smiles,
Yes, Super Chef.
sometimes it is wonderful when you can hit your hands on your chest to mention names. Can you tell me the reasons for your nominations the other day?
Super Chef, I didn't really have any other names in my heart, but just those two names because I felt they were the two people. I was very, very confident. I was 95% confident that these two people I nominated were the ones that would nominate me. Why? Because the first and the one that left was my enemy in the house. She just made herself my enemy. And we both knew. And a lot of people knew. I always said it in the house too, that she's my enemy, she made me her enemy. So I knew that even if we had reconciled us, I knew that she would still pick me. So I nominated her. And the second person, we had the issues in the past. Although after that we've been talking, but I just had it in mind that it will make her nominate me.
Mary Smiles,
Yes, Super Chef.
if I ask you to mention one of the names, will you want to mention the name of the one that left or the one that is still around?
The one that left.
Can you tell us the name?
I nominated Chef Bumi.
Mary Smiles,
Yes, Super Chef.
I'm sure by now you must have forgiven her.
Yes, I have.
All the same, embrace positivity and always remember it again.
Yes.
I wish you the best.
Thank you, Super Chef.
But if you leave, call me Chef Grace.
Okay, Super Chef. Thank you, Super Chef.
The Naija Master Chef Season 2. Naija Chef Hub, skillfully gifted. We are ready to bring to your screen the biggest culinary sensation in the whole of Africa. It's the biggest and the best of its kind, and this time it will be the gathering of the most creative, exciting, strategic and stylish chef from every part of the country that will thrill viewers with mind-blowing, salivating meals. The Naijachefs Season 2 will be the compilation of skills, lifestyle from amazing personalities, good enough to entertain the world. So prepare your mind, because this time it will be more than the regular. Showing on NTA 2, DSTV 369, GoTV 114, StarTimes 104, and streaming on YouTube and other social media platforms. You can also reach us on Instagram at Naijachef_hub, Naijachef Hub, skillfully gifted.
Chef Grace, the head chef, be seated.
Hi, Super Chef.
Grace, tell me, how are you today?
I'm better. I'm good.
Grace, I must confess, I got to see the better part of you when you became the head chef.
Thank you, Super Chef.
Before then, you were not too visible in the show, yet you were living your life. But when you became the head chef, we saw great leadership. Kudos to you.
Thank you, Super Chef.
But Grace, tell us about one memory you won't forget in a hurry.
For me, that would be the first week when we first came in. I bonded with a couple of people that have had to leave the house earlier than they should. So that should be my first memory.
Chef Grace,
Yes, Super Chef.
among the evicted, who do you miss the most?
Olivos and Mo and Caesar.
The fact that you became very close to Holy Boss is something anyone would love to know if there will be a continuation.
There should be, by God's grace.
Grace,
Yes, the first.
before you came to the show, did you have a serious relationship before the show?
To be honest, yeah, I was seeing someone, but it was always, there was always a back and forth. So it kind of like distracted me. You know, when I came here, I sort of had to forget about some of the things that used to upset me. You know, meeting new people. I basically felt like it was more of a total change of environment. I met new people, I bonded, you know, I had to forget about some of the old things that were bothering me or stressing me and all that. So yeah, I was seeing someone, to be honest.
Grace,
Yes, Super Chef.
do you think everything you see in this show is as real as you see them? Do you believe in any love that springs up in the course of the show?
Not all. I don't believe in all of them. Because I know that for most people here, everybody's just catching cruise. Once we walk out of this door, I believe it's over for some people. Because most people are just bored and they feel like they want to be in a relationship for them to. They call it a relationship. It could be infatuation. But they're just in there so they're not bored, you know, and they want to belong. While for some people, they might continue after the house.
But Grace,
Yes, the
were you catching cruise as well?
To be honest, no. When I came here, I just wanted to have fun, you know, meet new people. I'm an extrovert. I love to meet people. I love to have fun. I wasn't. The people I bonded wasn't cruise. The people I bonded with wasn't for cruise. And I believe that when I leave this house, I'm definitely going to keep in touch with the real ones.
Now tell me, which of the chefs are the most annoying chefs in the house?
Are the most what?
Annoying.
Most annoying.
Exactly.
I've not really had a personal encounter with anybody except March, and March was my first bedmate, and we settled. Whatever we had then, it wasn't even from my heart because I felt bad fighting with my first bedmate ever. So nobody's actually annoying to me. I'll be very honest. They've all been nice to me, even if I don't know which is real or not, but they've all been nice to me.
Chef Grace?
Yes, the first chef.
In as much as all the chefs pretend to be so real, do you believe that all of them are as real as they present themselves?
No, of course not. I don't believe so.
Now tell me about the fakest of them.
So, I can't really identify, but to be honest, I felt like when we did that, when you asked us to turn, when we did the last eviction task, I discovered that some people came to tell me that, oh, because some people are trying to be very nice to me, maybe because I became the head chef, but some people were telling me, oh, this person did not stand behind you, but is trying to bond with you, and I didn't really care because everybody have a favorite person. So for me, I feel like some people are just pretending to be what they are not, or to just blend in. I can't really identify the fakest people because I don't even know what they're up to, really. For me, I came here for the show, I came to have fun, I came to win. So I'm so busy trying to win for me not to concentrate on who the fake person is.
Chef Grace?
Yes, super chef.
I listened to your story, but now tell me of one chef that you feel is not real.
It's not real.
Exactly.
For me, that has to be Susie.
So you believe that Susie is just acting out a script in the show?
Not like acting up per se, but
Are you thinking she brought a script but lost the script?
no, not entirely, super chef. I feel like her words are not. She's not exact. She doesn't exactly know. She complicates herself in the things she say. She's not very straightforward and direct with her words.
Chef Grace?
Yes, super chef.
I understand that your fans have been telling you the process of the voting. I mean the voting charts.
Yes.
But now tell me, does it have anything to do with what you see about yourself at the end of the show?
Sorry, I don't get the question. Please come again.
Each time they tell you about the voting chart,
Okay.
does it get to you?
No, it doesn't get to me because I always save my best for the last. Like I said, I came here to win. So whatever position I'm in on the chart is not moving me. Although there are people that stand as threats, but I'm totally unbothered because, like I said, I'm here to win.
Chef Grace,
Yes, super chef.
just like you save your best for the last, I also believe that some saved their best for the last and there was no opportunity for them to witness the last. Well, kudos because it has worked for you.
Thank you, super chef.
But here, some seconds ago, you talked about some chefs that are threats to you. Can you tell me about them?
Okay, for me, honesty is Big Mama, March, King, Lee, and Dave Funke.
Chef Grace,
Yes, super chef.
now I put it to you that you are sentimental. You just told me that the chart doesn't get to you. And you just mentioned the ones that are always on top of the chart without mentioning your friend, Noella.
Nuela.
How come you didn't mention Noella?
Because I want Noella to get to the finals with me. So she's not a threat to me right now. After this last eviction, I will find out. I mean, we're friends, but that does not mean that I didn't come here to win. This is a game.
But how come you're not afraid of your friend?
I'm not afraid of my friend because we've gotten so close that I feel like, I mean, there are 3 positions, first, second, and third. Either she's on the first or second, or I'm on the first or second. Her win is my win is her win.
Grace.
Yes, Super Chef.
You said our win is your win. Are you deceiving yourself or the Super Chef?
Super Chef, to be honest, in as much as her win is my win, or my win is her win, I would still love to, be the first, because I obviously can get to me.
Grace.
Yes, Super Chef.
Well, I wish you the best.
Thank you, Super Chef.
I did not intend to stress you.
No, it's fine. You're not stressed.
But trust me, we'll be having this conversation more often.
Okay, very good.
But only on one condition.
Okay, tell me, Super Chef.
We can only talk if you are still in the show after the next eviction.
I will be in the show. Thank
Just
you.
know there will be no time like this if you walk out of the door.
I'm walking out of this door on Sunday, Super Chef. Next week, Sunday.
Grace,
Yes, Super Chef.
now tell me, which of the chefs do you believe will be with you at the final week?
The chefs that will be with me at the final week: Chef Noella, Marge, honestly, Big Mama, Lina, Defunke, Josie, King, Alexa. I feel Alexa. Debbie too. Debbie. And Tommy.
Grace,
Yes, Super Chef.
let's have a more closer conversation.
Okay, please.
Now tell me, which of the chefs that you believe will walk through the door on the next eviction?
On the next eviction,
Exactly.
I don't know. It depends on how many chefs you want to be evicting on the next.
Just tell me about 3 that you believe may not cross to the final.
I feel like Chef Mibi, Chef Joshua, maybe Spice Girl or Rap Chef.
It means you have the voting charts crammed in your head.
Something like that.
But how come you told me that the chart doesn't get to you?
Yes, now it doesn't get to me now because irrespective
Grace.
of Super Chef.
Grace,
Yes.
I wish you the best.
Thank you, Super.
As you leave, call me DEBZ.
Okay, Super Chef. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
We are ready to bring to your screen the biggest culinary sensation in the whole of Africa. It's the biggest and the best of its kind, and this time it will be the gathering of the most creative, exciting, strategic and stylish chef from every part of the country that will thrill viewers with mind-blowing salivating meals. The Naijachefs Season 2 will be the compilation of skills, lifestyle from amazing personalities, good enough to entertain the world. So prepare your mind, because this time it will be more than the regular. Showing on NTA 2, DSTV 369, GoTV 114, StarTimes 104, and streaming on YouTube and other social media platforms. You can also reach us on Instagram at Naijachef_hub, Naijachef Hub, skillfully gifted.
DEBZ,
Hi, Super Chef.
get to the seat assigned for you. Chef DEBZ, how are you?
Fine, thank you, Super Chef.
I must tell you, it's a pleasure having this moment with you.
Thank you, Super Chef. Same here.
Maybe I should remind you that it is a private conversation between you and the super chef.
Okay, Super Chef.
DEBZ,
Yes, Super Chef.
now tell me some of those moments that won't leave your head in a hurry.
Oh, the tax. Tax is something I love so much. And also the happy moments we have in the house. And also the courtroom yesterday. It was fun. I had so much fun and I got to learn some things as well.
Let's talk about yesterday.
Okay, Super Chef.
During that session where you were made a judge, were you true and sincere to your judgments?
Yes, I was because I had my colleagues too. So before I could even say anything, they're already saying what I have in mind. So I was so happy that the housemates are sincere and we get to like judge and also see when people are at fault and when they are not at fault as well. So I had so much fun doing that yesterday.
Now let's talk about the sincerity.
Okay.
The ones that were facing the judgments. Do you think that all of them were sincere?
No, one person was not.
Can you tell me about that person that was not sincere?
Okay, for honesty, according to what people said and according to what I saw as well. I didn't see them do anything, that's the truth, but I knew that they were in the room that night. So when he was mentioning that it was me and Mimi in the room, I was like, bro, is everything okay? Because we walked into the room and we saw him there. And that was the first time Mimi actually spent the night in my room, on my bed, because honesty was there. Because we were actually three on the bed, me, Mimi, and King on the bed. So I was even surprised when he said it was me and Mimi on the bed, because the King had to even come to my bed that night. We all passed the night, and it was like 3 a.m. when that was when he left the room. So but Mimi stayed back because he was on my bed.
But did you believe that honesty didn't have any intention to roll with Susie?
Super Chef, I don't know. I'm not close to honesty and Susie. I've not had that kind of a conversation with Susie, so I really do not know anything about their relationship. And that's my first time of seeing the both of them having a conversation. So I'm someone that if I see two people having a conversation, I don't just conclude because I don't know what they're talking about. So I just overlook.
Alright, DEBZ, before we go deeper, tell us more about yourself before the show.
Okay. I'm a chef and I'm from Imo State. I will be 27 years tomorrow. I'm a forex trader and also a crypto investor. I've been doing that since 2020 and it has really changed my life. And coming to this show is just like a stepping stone for me and I really do want to appreciate because it's actually, I started my business actually January this year and me going this far plus this show actually made me go so far and my mom is proud of me. My parents are super proud of me and I want to say thank you so much to you for bringing this show up. You've done a whole lot and I think that is like an upgrade for me. It's like an upgrade for me and I'm happy and coming from a polygamous family, I'm
Chef Debs,
Hi, Super Chef.
permit me to intrude your privacy.
Okay.
Did you have any serious relationship before the show? Were you in a serious relationship before the show?
Yes. I'm in a serious relationship outside the house. And I'm not happy actually in my relationship. Or we are serious, but I'm not happy. And he
Is it something you would love to share, or will you decide to keep it private?
Super Chef, it's something I want to keep private. I'm sorry. But the truth is I'm not happy in my relationship.
Don't you think if you share, you could get some advice? The ball is still in your court. You may still decide to keep it private.
Super Chef, I don't want to get emotional, but the thing is, I'm very emotional and I'm not happy in my relationship. I just want to keep it private.
Interesting. But let me ask you,
Okay.
do you have any intention of making it better in that same relationship?
Sorry, can you rephrase?
Do you have any intention of turning things to the right way if it works for you in that relationship?
I've tried. I've tried so many times. I've enjoyed a lot of things. And I don't even talk about my relationship with anyone.
Debs,
Yes.
then we shouldn't talk about it again, because I observe you're beginning to get emotional already. Let me bring you back to the house. Can you tell me about one moment that you never liked in the house?
The moments I don't like is, let's say recently, I've been hearing a lot of things about me. Things are not true and people think I'm fake. People think I'm not who they see. But it's not up to them. It's up to me. When I play, I play. When I'm serious, I'm serious. So people think I'm fake and a lot of people are trying to avoid me and all that, but it's a show, it's a game. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. So I just believe in myself and I have so much confidence in myself.
Debs,
Yes, Michelle.
you said they believe you're fake. Well, let me ask you, are you being very real in this show, or you came with your scripts?
I'm very real. This is me.
Sometimes you might be real, but real on your script. Did you come with a game plan to this show?
No, Super Chef. I just came. This is my first time of being on a reality TV show, so I'm just being myself. There is nothing fake. This is just me. And most times I don't even remember that there's the camera is watching. There's microphones. I just air my fear, just say my mind. So recently I've started to withdraw myself from people because I don't even want to say more than expected.
Debs,
Yes, Super Chef.
now tell me, do you believe that every other person in the house as real as you?
I don't believe so because I've tried. I've tested a lot of people and I've seen that they are not as real as I am. But few people are real. But some people just want to come close to me. They know me. They just want to know my weak points and it is against me. And once I see that coming, I just stay away from them. But that doesn't mean I'm going to give them attitude. I still play with everyone.
Chef Debs,
Hi, Super Chef.
now tell me, which of the chefs do you believe are the fakest of them?
Alexa. Lexi's Kitchen.
And who?
Adefunke.
Interesting. But Debs, let's talk about the people you nominated the other day.
Okay.
What was your reason for nominating them?
Okay, I
her to like make peace, and she said that we are not friends. I shouldn't talk to her. I should go away. So I left. And when I came downstairs, I had to fight for my friend. When my friend Lynn was saying that, that she called her disgusting. So I felt Lynn was my friend. So I had to fight for my friend. I was angry, but I had to calm down. I didn't throw any punch at all. I don't fight. So when I looked at her, especially when she saw that I was angry, she was smiling, she was laughing. And we both never had a conversation, and all of a sudden she started caring. When I was sick, she started being caring, she started coming close to me, she started talking to me. I wanted to ignore at first, but I was like, just be the big girl, just talk to her. There's nothing there after this house. You don't even know her before now, so there's no point. So I felt that she was just too fake, and she already made someone to go home. Why would you still be in the show? I think I used my emotions to, write her name. And then for honesty, I just feel that honesty is just like more of a competition. He's one of the big guys in the house, so I decided to put his name. He should go off the show so that someone else can win. Maybe me.
Debs,
Hi, Super.
you talked about Lynn being your friend as at then. But today, is Lynn your friend?
Super Chef, I don't know if I have time to actually tell you what happened. Should I go on?
I am listening.
Okay. We came into the house. I think I came in before her, but we came in the same day, but I came in before her. And we're cool. We just started, I don't even know how we started talking. We just started talking, and I liked her vibes. She's older than I am, and I love making friends with people that are older than I am. So we just started vibing. People even thought that we knew each other outside here. I started sharing, okay, this is my strategy for my voting, this is what I do, this is how much I'm voting, what's up with you, and all that. So we started talking, but we don't talk about people at all. She doesn't discuss it. We just like when we see some things, like the night party the other day, we just saw some things there talking about it, but it's normal for women to talk. So when I was sick, when I started bonding with Mimi, I told her, oh, I think Mimi is a cool guy. It's just that he's someone that just keeps away from people. He just wants to go on. But if I have a conversation with him, you actually like him. So I think I like Mimi, and I want to be friends with Mimi. I hope you're not going to feel bad about that. She was like, oh, cool, if you like Mimi. She said that she likes Simon. And I said, I hope you know Simon is married, because I've heard people saying that. She was like, oh yeah, she knows, but it's just friends, that Simon is going through a lot and all that. I said, stay with Mimi. So I just want to be friends with Mimi and keep him close. She was like, okay, that's cool. So when I was sick, she came to me when we were having our aerobics, because I didn't even stand up at all that day, because whenever typhoid hits me, it breaks me, like my joints will be aching, but I just try to like hold myself so that my mom will not say I should go home. So I was sick that day. She never came to check up on me, and I didn't pick any offense. I even saw her in the staircase when she was going upstairs with her breakfast. And I told her, babe, what's up? I didn't see you. You didn't even come to like check up on me and all that. She was like, oh, sorry, that it's their turn to cook and clean the whole house. So she was busy downstairs. I was like, okay, no problem, it's fine. So maybe and King, they were the ones taking care of me. I came to the arena. I don't eat eba. I eat sebo or poundo yam. She knows we've eaten before. So I was sitting down, I was on the phone, I was talking to my auntie. She walked in. King actually brought eba for me and Mimi, different plates. So she walked in, she was like, oh, you're sitting down here? Don't forget, Super Chef, I was sick. She said, oh, you're sitting down here, you even have food. And I was busy looking for how I would get food for you. You didn't even care about me, you didn't even come to call me. She just walked out, and people were there. King was even looking, was like, yo, what's going on? So I stood up immediately. I went to meet her. I was rubbing her back. I told her, don't take it personal. You know I don't eat eba. It's normal for a lady to react that way. So I understood how, like, no, you know I don't eat eba. King just brought it for me. Oh yeah, what would you eat? She said she's not eating anything, that she's not hungry. I asked Simon, what would you eat? Simon said that he's not hungry. I felt she was angry, so I just left her. I went back again. I told her, babe, I'm really sorry. You know I don't eat eba. I want to go and change it. So EASYBITE took one of my eba and gave me one semo, and that was the only thing I had. So the remaining one, it was more that had it. And after then, I came back here to lie down. When I said, I just got tired of lying down here because I was getting cold. Going back inside, I saw my friend frying plantain and egg. I was like, to actually make something for you. I don't care if I'm sick or you're my friend. So why are you now making food? But you told me that you don't want to eat anything. She ignored me. And ever since then, she has not spoken to me. So the other day I had a clash with Alexis in the room. She came out from her room. She didn't even know what happened. And she said, why are you barking? Why is she barking like a mad dog? And she was referring to me. And everybody in the house actually wants me and Lee to clash out. Like some people, some set of people. And Alexis used that to pick on me. And Alexis was saying that, oh, even your own friend is calling you a mad dog, to show how, I think she said something that I can't remember. And I broke down. I was not even, the issue was AC. AC is just a normal thing that room, we always have issues with AC fan, and I didn't want it to get to me. But that thing got to me when Alexis said, even your own friend is calling you a mad dog. I was so broken. I came downstairs. I cried. I told Simon, I don't like this. Even before Simon left the house, Simon told me everything that she has been doing at my back, all the things she has been saying. You know, I don't know if it's a game or something, but I really do not care. I was just like, okay, no problem. Even when he asked us to walk, I tried to like see if she's going to change or let's talk or something. Even that day, King went to meet her to tell her, why did you do that? What you did is wrong. You don't even know what happened. She said that she's sorry, but she's going to come and have a conversation with me. Even King came to ask me, did she come to have a conversation with you? I told King no. And since then, it's been like that. I didn't do anything to her. I didn't talk about her. I'm not someone like that. There's nothing to talk about because we just knew each other for a short while. So what would I even have to say about you? Nothing. So that was it. She has not been talking to me. Instead, she's spoiling my name. She's saying things that are not true about me. And I don't care. It's a game. We all came here alone. So when we are done, we all go home to our various rooms.
Chef DEBZ,
Ice for chef.
sincerely, I understand that you are a very open and sincere personality.
Thank you, Super Chef.
Keep it up.
Thank you, Super Chef.
You present yourself as though there is no cockroach in your cupboard. But DEBZ, I might be wrong. Is there cockroaches in your cupboard?
Honestly, Super Chef, I know you see everything that happens here. There is no cockroach in my cupboard. I don't have anything bad in mind for anybody at all.
It is not about having anything in mind. It's about playing a game with your strategy.
No, I'm just being me. And I'm hoping on God.
But DEBZ,
Yeah?
let's be very real. There must have been some chefs that you are afraid of in the final week. Can you tell me about the chefs that you are afraid of in the final week?
The chefs I'm afraid of are the people topping the charts. Big Mama, who again? March, who again? Honesty. Those are just the people I'm scared of. The people topping the charts. So I'm just like, oh God, what am I going to do? I just keep praying every day in the midnight. I wake up, I say my prayers. Everyone must surely have one winner. So I'm praying and hoping that I should be the winner, like every other person is
DEBZ,
praying. Ice for chef.
apart from having one winner, do not forget there is a landed property
Yes.
that also might even worth more than the real price. Who knows? This is because the second prize is what we call an investment, a
Yes.
lifetime investment.
Yes.
But the first prize has something that he or she can use to push life faster. But DEBZ, do not forget, the same way you are afraid of some shells, others might also be afraid of DEBZ.
I know that.
All the same, I wish you the best.
Thank you, Super Chef.
DEBZ,
Ice for chef.
if you survive the next eviction, that possibly might come up tomorrow,
Okay.
we'll still be having a conversation like this.
Okay.
But trust me, if you leave, we might never have this kind of conversation again.
Okay, Super Chef. Okay, Super Chef.
Chef DEBZ,
Hi, Super Chef.
let me ask you a technical question.
Okay.
Inasmuch as you have a close friend in the house,
Okay.
if on the final day you have a chance of winning and your friend begs you to win the show, what will you do in a time like that?
I'm not going to let the person win. I have to win the game. It's the game. Even when we play our card games in the house, you don't let your friend win. So,
Interesting.
yes, chef.
If you leave, call me Chef Honesty. Debs, that may be all for now.
Okay, thank you so much, chef.
Thank you too.
We are ready to bring to your screen the biggest culinary sensation in the whole of Africa. It's the biggest and the best of its kind, and this time it will be the gathering of the most creative, exciting, strategic and stylish chef from every part of the country that will thrill viewers with mind-blowing, salivating meals. The Naijachefs Season 2 will be the compilation of skills, lifestyle from amazing personalities, good enough to entertain the world. So prepare your mind, because this time it will be more than
Nice, but Jeff.
Chef Honesty,
Yes, but Jeff.
how are you?
Very well, but Jeff.
Chef Honesty, are you sure? You're good.
Yes, but Jeff.
You may relax. Let's have some good time together.
Alright, but Jeff.
Well done.
Thank you, but Jeff.
Now, Chef Honesty,
Yes, but Jeff.
maybe I would like to know you better. Tell me some things about yourself that you will really want me to know about you.
Okay, but Jeff. About myself, as I said yesterday, I've been in the industry for a very long time now. I started as a waiter, and now I'm a chef. I still want to grow more, but for now, I think the primary thing I want about myself now is I need my own kitchen where I'll generate my own money without without renting to anybody or work in a standard hotel.
Chef Honesty,
Yes,
can you
sir.
tell me about your most interesting moments in the show?
My most interesting moments in the show. Switch off. The eviction times has been my most interesting moment, and my time with Jeff Boomy, the evicted housemate. I think that has been my most interesting moments in the show, and most of the tasks we've done. The one for Independent Day and the ones for Cultural Day. Those have been my most interesting days in the show.
Chef Honesty,
Yes, Pachev.
you just brought Boomy into the picture.
Yes.
Chef Honesty,
Yes, sir.
several people have said different things about your scenario with Boomy and Susie, would you love to clear the air?
Chef Bumi and Susie. Deep inside me, I think I'm in love with Bumi. I'm in love with Chef Bumi. But the picture they are painting between me and Susie is a very wrong picture, in the sense that I was only trying to get close to everybody, not being close to Susie the way I'm close to Bumi. I'm in love with Bumi. Everybody understands that. I know about that, and I intend to carry the relationship outside the show. But the same thing is not applicable to Susie. I see Susie as a good housemate. I see her as someone that I don't want her to be isolated. I don't want her to be lonely. I don't want her to feel like I don't get close to her. So I don't have any feelings for Susie.
Chef Honesty,
Yes, Chef.
some other chefs accused you of kissing. Chef Susie, I do not want to ask you if you kissed or not. But tell me, was that moment with Susie something you won't forget in a hurry, despite the short hours?
My moment with Susie that conspired to me kissing her, it wasn't an intentional act. I never had plans for it, so to be very honest with you, Super Chef, I just see it like a normal thing. I saw it as part of the game. Even when the deed was done, I just told her that it's not going to go anywhere. Like kissing her will not take us anywhere. Because I don't have any intentions for her. I don't have any feelings for her. So kissing her will not build any feelings for her.
Chef Honesty,
Yes, Super Chef.
which of the chefs do you believe are not living their real life in the show?
Okay. For now, the chef I feel is not living his real life in the show. Super Chef inside my room, the ones I'm close to, I think Chef Melch. I think she has not displayed her real self yet.
Is that the only chef that you feel is faking in the house?
Well, the population is not much again, and for the rest of us, I really can't figure out the actual one. I feel he or she is not displaying its real self, because I don't know Super Chef. But for now, I think she's the only person I feel she's not displaying her real self in the show.
Chef Honesty,
Yes, Super Chef.
at the final week, there are some chefs that are determined just like you are. Can you tell me which of the chefs you are afraid of in the final week?
Super Chef, in the final week, my fears go to Chef Melch. As I said earlier, she has not displayed herself, because otherwise, after the eviction and the chat comes out, the last one is just something else. We really can't figure out where that is coming from. I'm afraid of her. I'm afraid of Noella. I'm afraid of Big Mama. So far so good. I think those are just and Chef King. These four people, I think they are my major threats in the game so far.
Chef Honesty,
Yes, Super Chef.
I would like to drag you back a little. Can you tell us the reasons for nominating the chefs you nominated during the nomination?
Okay, Super Chef. The chefs I nominated during the nomination were Chef King and Melch. I never nominated based on any other thing apart from their ability in voting. I see them as a threat. That is just the most reason why I nominated them. I see them as a threat. Nothing more, nothing less.
Chef Honesty,
Yes, Super Chef.
I wish you the best.
Thank you, Super Chef.
I'll be having more time with you if you survive the next eviction.
Alright, Super Chef.
But for now, we've come to an end to this conversation, this moment.
Thank you, Super Chef.
You may call me EASYBITE Savoy.
Alright, Super Chef. Thank you very much, Super Chef.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir.
We are ready to bring to your screen the biggest culinary sensation in the whole of Africa.
EASYBITE Savoy.
Yes, Super Chef.
EASYBITE,
Yes, Super
I've been waiting for a moment like this to have this conversation with you.
Thank you, Super Chef.
And I know this is one thing you were also waiting for.
Yes, Super Chef.
EASYBITE Savoy, now tell me about yourself before the show.
Before the show,
Exactly.
there's not really much about EasyBite Support. As you know already, my name is Easy. My mom named me Jewel because she said I'm so precious to her. Then Gegere, that was my grandfather's name. So I'm Easy Jewel Gegere from Delta State, from Udu local government. And I'm a graduate from University of Ibadan. I study agronomy and agriculture. So after school, I went
EASYBITE Savo.
Yes, Pastor.
Let's talk about your plans after the show. What do you intend to do with yourself as a professional that you are?
My plan is to, after this show, to more, like, I'm planning to go to a chef school, and travel. That I want to learn more about. I want to really go deep into this aspect of baking, and I want to have a bakery on my own. And one of my long-term plan is to open an eatery and a bakery. I want to own a bread business too, like producing bread, and into events, like create an event center and to rent it out for occasions.
EASYBITE,
Yes.
let's talk about your most wonderful moment in the show. Tell us about it.
My most wonderful moment. Wonderful moment. That's a lot of wonderful moments. To me, coming to this is just like a vacation. I wasn't expecting this, and I'm so grateful for it. And I want to really thank you for creating this platform. I met great people. I really met great people. I made new friends because I'm not the type that easily make friends because of the way I was brought up. I was brought up in a compound where that I stay alone with my siblings. So my best friend is my mom though, and my sister. So I really made great friends and moments. Having those tasks, working like a teamwork, I get to know different personalities, how I can manage to work with people. Those are great moments for me too. Going at like I had great moments like yeah.
EASYBITE,
Yes, Pastor.
I want to believe you've made friends in the house.
Also, I made great friends, yeah.
Now tell me about few of your closest friends.
Few of my closest
EASYBITE,
yes,
when
but-
mentioning your friends, don't forget to add any of the male friends if any of them falls among your friends. I am listening.
For me friends in the house, I'll say my number one make friend if I left this house. Let's say Simon. Simon was a nice. Maybe it's because he was nice though. He was a great friend. I learned a lot from him too, as a chef. And I know outside this house there is a lot I will still learn from him. And for Joshua, will I say, permit me to say, I think it's my last task that Joshua was in the group that made me to know Joshua though. And will I say, yeah, he's a friend that's caring though. He's a friend that's caring, yeah. He shows like his emotions towards me, but I think from my own part, what he wants is not what I really want though. So
EASYBITE,
sir,
you talk about his emotions towards you.
yeah.
Can you go deeper?
Yeah, he made it clear to me because he has approached me 3 times and I told him what I really want. Because coming into this show, my intention is not to like being like close, like I wasn't here for a relationship. I came to make friends, meet new people. But his own intention was different. Yes, along the way, get to know me, like he was catching feelings, but especially my kind of personality, I hardly catch feelings. Because I think he doesn't understand my love language. Because there's something I understand when it comes to love language. His love language, I understand it very well. Because his love, out of the 5 love language I know, his love language is out of service and physical touch. And that is not my love language. tend to explain to him, but he doesn't really get it that this is my kind of person. So I think we lack communication for him to understand me very well, and that has been a great challenge.
EASYBITE,
Yes, Bishop.
the reason why the flow is not there, could it be because of your past experiences with guys?
Actually, Bishop, I don't really have bad experience with guys. To be frank and to be sincere with you, me growing up as a girl and being in a relationship has only been twice. And those relationships is due, it's not because it was bad, because it didn't work at all. It was due to we're not compatible when it comes to some medical issues. So that's just it. I don't really have bad experience when it comes to relationships. And I always like my relationships to be private. I don't just follow the crowd because people are doing this, I have to do this. Because I understand myself when it comes to relationships. So I know what I want.
EASYBITE,
Yes, Pastor.
that means with your full chest, you're saying Joshua can never be what you want. Is that what you mean? Or does it mean he has not been able to get you how you want him to get you?
But Pastor, to be frank with you, I don't really have these feelings. You know when they say we have these Yakashian feelings for somebody, like the flow, will I say, I don't feel it. And it comes to this, now getting to the point that it just feel like I'm using him. I'm not, because I have explained to him, but I think he's just expressing the way he feels towards me. But me, I don't feel that way. Seriously, I don't feel it.
EASYBITE,
Yes, Pastor.
interesting. EASYBITE,
Yes, Pastor.
can you boldly say you trust the chefs in the house?
I trust the chef in the house. Pastor, that's one of my weaknesses. I won't lie to you. I trust easily.
EASYBITE,
Yes.
do you feel some chefs in the house are faking their existence in my house?
Mm. Hey. Faking their existence. For these 30 days, or let's see how many days we stay. Yeah. Some people can fake some, but I don't know who. I don't know who is faking and I don't know who is not faking. That's one thing I can tell. I don't know who is faking. But you know, with time, like my dad always say, character is something that you can hide. It's like a smoke. Definitely will come. Fine, we won't be in a close place like the way we are right now to really know ourselves more better. But I can't really tell who is fake and who is real. But the thing is, I just know myself for who I am. So if you are faking yourself, if you are not being real, that's just your business. That's your. Doesn't really change who I am. Doesn't really change anything.
EASYBITE,
Yes, Bishop.
EASYBITE,
Yes, Bishop.
do you see yourself in the final week?
Yeah, I see myself. I do. I see myself.
Are you afraid of any chef or some chefs in the show?
No, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I see myself on the final. I just believe that I will get to the final.
But before I forget, remind me of one memory you won't forget in this show.
Memories I won't forget.
Exactly.
Memories I won't forget. Sebastian, I won't lie. Memories I won't forget. The way it up to us because I'm already even planning that I'm going to do a TikTok this day of your voice. I'm going to practice it at home with my siblings. Like the way you call us. Yeah, that I won't forget.
EASYBITE,
Yes.
let me give you an opportunity to mimic me. How do I talk?
Hello, housemates. How are you doing today? Hello, housemates. I can't mimic you right now. Okay, hello, housemates. Get to the central kitchen. Hello, housemates. How are you doing today? Hope you are good. Yes, Super Chef. We are good.
EASYBITE,
Yes,
you're
Super
such an interesting personality. I didn't see this coming. EASYBITE,
Yes, Super Chef.
I hope to see more of you in the show. Live your best life. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the show. Learn what you can learn. Make friends. Do not despise. There is no point to be afraid. It's a show. And always remember, it's a game. Some might post threats, but maybe they are not what they post. Always remember, you're not here to trust. It is just a slice of cake I'm sharing with you.
Okay, Super Chef. Thank you for the advice.
EASYBITE,
Yes, Super Chef.
be the best of what you can be. I wish you the best.
Thank you, Super Chef.
EASYBITE,
Yes, Super Chef.
I hope to have better conversations with you after now.
Yeah, I want to see you. Okay, Super Chef.
EASYBITE,
Yes, Super
I
Chef.
guess that may be all for now.
Okay, Super Chef.
As
Thank
you
you.
leave, call me Mibi.
Okay, Super Chef. Thank you. I love you. You are the best.
We are ready to bring to your screen the biggest culinary sensation in the whole of Africa. It's the biggest and the best of its kind, and this time it will be the gathering of the most creative, exciting, strategic
Private conversation between you and